That's the wrong music.
Get dominated.
I will, apparently.
I need to come to stream more often. Every time I join and it offers me to flex my sub streak anyways. Hi, almost 117 pride.
Hi, Marie. How are you? Silver, congratulations on first, and thank you for the... Oh, fuck, Spotify reminder. Thank you. Private. Cool. And the lurk. Cyber, hello. And Callum, hello. And Rotten, hello. And Pio, hello. And Tyrio, what's up? And Marie, thank you. Hope you're all hope you're all good. Fucking Christ. I've got some friends on today. We're gonna make some fan art. Me and Reese have been talking about Haikyuu. Why, you ask? Well, it's simply because I've been watching Haikyuu. No, I've watched Haikyuu like 100 times. Reese has been watching Haikyuu. And in watching Haikyuu has joined me in the hole that is liking Haikyuu. And I was trying to look at all of my old fan art of Haikyuu and the characters and all of that stuff. And Reese has been making Haikyuu fan art and shit now. And so we've decided to do a little thing where we're both gonna make fan art. I'm gonna give Reese a character to draw, and Reese is gonna look at some of my old fan art. We're all gonna look at some of my old fan art together, and we're gonna pick one of my really, really, really old ones. And we're gonna pick one to redo. And I think that's just a fun little idea. I think it's just a fun little idea. Woof indeed, my dogs. I'll start calling you all my dogs. Hello everybody, my name is Almost Standard. Welcome home. Hope you are well, and woof indeed. I'm gonna go switch over to my liked playlist and just let it go crazy. And of course it's Alec Benjamin anyways, which is just fine. Hi. Haikyuu, yippee. I haven't watched it, but my boyfriend's a huge fan of the anime. I've watched it about, I think it's been 4 times now, but I have only gone 3 times where it's been completely like episode 1 to the complete end, except for the final movie. Woof indeed. Woof indeed. Woof indeed. Woof indeed. Let me get my friends back. Woof indeed. Woof. Woof says chat. Okay. Bark. 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 But what audio are you guys coming across? Hang on. Bark for me. Oh, well that's not right. Hold on. Wait, hold your barks. Oh, I hope it wasn't like that last time I streamed too. That sucks. Okay, bark for me. Oh, that's still not right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Wait, no. Wrong. Voice meter input. Oh. What? That's on voice meter input. But that's my aux input. What? What? Hang on. I'm not gonna be able to hear you for a moment. Chat, I know you can't hear anything either, not properly, but just bear with me for a moment. Something's gone very wrong. Don't start shit talking, don't do it. Don't do it, don't you do it. I can now. Wait, bark for me. Okay, something is so wrong. Your guys' audio, for whatever reason, is coming through Discord onto my voice meter aux output, which is where my music goes. And if that's where it exports, it won't save on the VODs. There's something very, very wrong here. Listen, if this is, you know what, guys, guess what? This is a stream you can only watch live, and there will be no VOD of it, and I just don't care enough to deal with that today. That's just out. I will fix that after stream. That's a problem for later, Xander. Anyways, Reese, I've got some art to show you. So for stream, for reference, what I'm going to be doing is sending Reese my Haikyuu art from the grand old year a decade ago of 2016. So technically not quite a decade ago, but inching up on it. Let me switch over to the screen so you guys can see me and Reese's DMs and all of our juicy gossip. Yeah, we've been talking a lot of shit. And all of it's Haikyuu related. Yeah, nothing at all. Yeah, 2015 was indeed a decade ago. 2015 was a decade ago, guys. Time is passing. That is how that works. That is how numbers work. Okay. Sorry. No numbers. Just volleyballs. It's all volleyballs from here. It's balls all the way down, Reese. Balls. Okay, this is here. This is one of the first ones. Oh no, it can't be clipped. No, we have to be funny, and then people just have to know that this is an exclusive stream. This is super exclusive, and you can't leave or go to bed today. Everything has to be. It all has to happen live. Keep the numbers up. So this is one of the first ones I could find. This is of the grand old year of 2016. Kuro and Kenma were my first OTP. Like, this is old. This is old shit. But I was collecting some of the ones that I can share, and I went through the Pinterest phase, which was these, which are the little like poses. Yeah, these. So for chat to see, these are the Haikyuu captains. Yeah, and then Noya has the booty with, yeah, Ozzy on his knees for Nishinoya's ass, Suga who is lost his mind, Hinata who has painted it, and Kageyama crying on the floor. Because that is what the year of 2016 was about. So like, this is looking at the captain's one. It's just unbelievably funny because the energy is so correct for every single one. In the center, yeah. Like, it's genuinely, it's Uchijima, Daichi, Oikawa, Bakudo, and Kuro, which, oh my god. Yeah, so anyways, that's one type of the fan art I've been doing. And then for the Kagehina stands, there's your Kagehina art. There's that. Very classic, very gays. They do yeah, I can't be angry with that. And then I started doing my action shots. So I've got some good old fashioned Nishinoya, being Nishinoya. I was just doing, these were like essentially still frames from the anime. This is a Pinterest copy of a Kuro fan art. It's so not even part of the anime, but I found it on Pinterest and I started drawing it. I was like, yeah, that's good enough. Yeah. And I think it was fan art of a fan art of like an AU, and I was just like, yeah, I want to draw that. And then we've got more. Yeah, these were more action poses, of the boys being boys, and a bunch of the boys being boys. Again, a lot of these are just like still frames from the anime that I was just like, I can draw that in an image, probably. And then, we'll do the little, wait, I've got one more Kuro one. I've got the little hard eyes. There he is. Because that's so super Kuro and very canon and anything like him. Okay, and then I did a couple little scenes that I had. This is these are so old. This is Yamaguchi and Tsukishima on Christmas, I guess. So there's that. And then there's Sugadaichi in the streets on Christmas. I get clearly it was a Christmas event. Also, I've realized I won't zoom too close into these because these do say my name, but it's almost illegible. But I just simply won't mind. But I guess these were my ships even back then. And then I did little things called character pages, where I would have a bunch of images of the same character that I drew, or a ship. So I have Kenma and Kuro, which is the boys. God, I can't zoom in too much because my name's on here. I keep forgetting that. But there's those boys. And I'll pull it up full size if we pick to do that one to recolor, and I'll just get my name off of it. And then I have two others. I have Yamaguchi and I have Oikawa. I'm gonna see if my name is on either of those super visible. They're not, so I can click those. So yeah, I have a little tiny Yamaguchi. I Am the Stars I loved so much. Which you can tell. I like that you can tell it's 2016 because Yamaguchi's in a flower crown and a sweater that says tacos. I don't know what to tell you. It's just the way it is. And then I have the little Oikawa page, which is also one of my favorites. So that's not all of it, but that's as much fan art from Haikyuu as I could pull out of one sketchbook in the year of our Lord 2016. So, yeah. Yeah. If I'm exposing you right now. There it is. Yeah, those are invisible. I won't risk scrolling our DMs too much. I do also have to switch over to my iPad really quickly. In terms of digital art of these losers, I do have the Hinata series that I did when I was experimenting with shading types. I did 3 different types of shading for the same Hinata image. So I had this one of him spiking the ball with like, this is shading that took me like maybe 10 minutes. And then I had slightly more detailed shading that was a lot more vibrant. But it took me like 25 minutes. And then the hyper realism painterly shit that took me like 3 hours and looks like crap. But like, if you like zoom in on this one, there's like veins in his arm and shit. Like I like lost my marbles a little bit trying to like shade this one. But like, yeah, I don't know. So I did that little series with Hinata. And then I had stickers and prints. I have the 2 stickers. I have the Nekoma sticker and the Karasuno sticker that I'll sell when I open the ability to sell those things. And then I started a series for the setters and their spikers. And I stopped doing it because I hated them. I was going to do the setters sitting in a throne and then a spiker like lurking over them. And like I got the farthest with Kageyama and Hinata. Like I actually like have them like colored in and I like started shading it. But like that's literally go live to the notification of the stream and a tweet that I've made that I've sent to you and just something I keep thinking about. But so there was this one, and then I was going to do it with all the boys. So this was going to be Kuro and Kenma. This one is obviously, I'm like halfway through drawing Akashi and Bokuto. And then this was going to be Aikawa and Iwazumi. I was like, that was like the plan. And they were each going to have like the look of their things. So like Hinata has the wings. I was straight up just going to put, oh, hello. Thank you for the gifted sub. I was straight up just gonna put Kuro in a muzzle. Like that just feels right. And then Bokuto was gonna have the owl's wings. Yeah, and then Iwazumi just has to have like the sword because they're like the knights. They're the Great Castle is what their team means. It's like the Great Blue Castle or whatever. And I think that's all of the art. Yeah. He's just a building. It's just a brick tower. But yeah, I think that's all the Haikyuu fan art that I've really done, and I'm not like obsessed with any of it. I liked the Hinata series when I did it. And like I still think the other Bucky Kirby is here. I did that specially for you. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff in this folder's. Yeah, this folder has a bunch of stuff in it. It has when I was gonna do the arcane characters in their pajamas, and I like started I have like designs for all of them. I just never actually like went through and did the art, but I have like the poses for like Jinx and Isha, Vi and Caitlyn, Savika and Mel. Vander Silco never got drawn for whatever reason. Jason Victor didn't get drawn. Echo and Heimerdinger didn't get drawn. But like all the girls are done. The ones who matter got done, and apparently just shirtless Vander. And like that's it. But yeah, I don't know. I've got a bunch of shit in here. Oh, here, I'll zoom back in on Bucky Kirby for you. Help yourself. Burby Barms. I don't even, what did you... Right. Of course. Anyways, so that's what I got. So I'd like to do more Haikyuu fan art. Should I do one of the little scenes, or should I do like a little character page? Or should I don't know what I want to do. Burby Barbs. Don't say Burby Barbs. Burby Barbs. You have so much drawings. Burby Barbs. You have so many drawings, it's insane. I've had my tablet for 3 or 4 years, and I have like 3 different folders with like 70 total drawings, 3/4 of it sketches. I don't even do as much art as a lot of people. I do have a lot of drawings because I do make a lot of art, but like I make of like finished pieces of art. I'm lucky if I do like, you know, those little like the Instagram squares that are like artist versus the art. I'm lucky if I can fill one of those every year with pieces that I'm proud of, which only requires 8 pieces of art. So I make like 8 well done pieces of art a year, and the rest of it's just like little doodles. But I'm definitely getting better. They're perfect. Oops. Oh, yeah. You just stack them and then just click the name. I was gonna say, I promise it will, because all of my stacks are named. Stack. Yeah, my stacks are awfully named. I have like the alternative and the pick crew that are good, but everything else becomes a mess. Oh. Hey, I'm also that way, and Emily yells at me about it. But I also just realized I forgot an entire series of Haikyuu art that I did, which is my Haikyuu manga pin pack, which I haven't set up to be sold yet, but I forgot I did an entire pin pack of them. And all of the duos are in the opposite colors, so they each have the orange and the blue, like in their little pairings. And it's got almost everybody. It doesn't quite technically have everybody, but I wanted to set this up to sell. But the website that I'm currently using to sell my fan art for you guys, I don't have an option to sell in packs of 6. I only have options to sell in packs of 5. So like, I can't sell 12 images in packs of 5. So I don't know what to do. I guess. Because I have... I could. I already have Enoshita in here. But like, I could add the other 2, but I'm still... I add the other 2 and coach Ukai. Like... I could do Ukai and Takeda. And then just a bird. I'll just shoot. I think we need to extend these so I can actually offer these for you guys to purchase them if anybody actually cares or wants Haikyuu fan art or Haikyuu pins. I could do just a volleyball. I could do a gay volleyball. I love how I did all of the characters and then excluded the other 2 actual volleyball players to include the 2 managers because I don't care about the other 2 characters. And neither does anyone else. The managers are more important. Good luck with your arting, Rotten. But yeah, those are the other arts. I have... My stacks are the alternative, pick crew, style and sketch, stack, which is my pins. You know what? Let me rename that to pins. Cool. Pronouns, stickers and prints, transitional art, finished art, OC references, art fight, tarot, tattoos, animation practice, requests, lore art, D&D, new abandoned art, Altoria, stickers, finished 2020 and older, abandoned sketches, and then all of my animatic stacks. So animatic 1, 2, 3, 4, and lore, and SBI. It's just, it's a nightmare in here. I don't even have like an in progress folder. Anything that's in progress just sits alone at the top. That like, if it doesn't fit anywhere else. Yeah, because then I can get right to it. This is that manta ray piece I was working on before. I did keep working on it. It's not done, but like, I'm trying something. I don't know what I'm doing. God, I hate how I draw feet. I need to work on that. It is indeed a woman. Drink water? I will drink water. Yeah, art fights. Thank you for the dare. Thank you for the 200 bits. No, not bits. Honey hearts. They just do nothing for me. Yeah, 2,000 channel points. Honey hearts. Yeah, art fight is only 67 days away, guys. You get ready for art fight. Art fight time. Woof. Oh, I hope you have your references ready. I've got my refs ready. I was just talking to Emily about... I'm not an art fight like master, but yet last year I was able to do equal attacks and defenses. I got 15 pieces of art and I did 15 pieces of art. Waiting until last minute for my art fight is tradition. You know what? That's valid. I don't even blame you. That's just truth sometimes. Anyways, okay. I'm going to do Haikyuu fan art today. I'm going to. So what am I gonna do? Ooh, I'm hypnotized. I either want to do one of the little scenes, either like the little Yamaguchi and Tsukishima sitting by the fire, or little Daisu go together, but also, those are both very Christmassy and I don't feel like I need to make Christmas art right now. I feel like to make summer art right now. Yeah, blessed Beltane. Beltane hits at midnight tonight, so it's officially summer. I mean, I could just do like a new piece of art, or I could do one of the little like character page thingies I did, like Yamaguchi's, and like turn it. Yamaguchi's is really cute. Maybe I'll do that one and turn it into like an actual inked little poster thing. I'll revoke the flower crown. I'm keeping the taco. But it's so cute. Maybe that's the flavor I'm trying to get off. You have to commit to it fully. Okay, let me pull up my so I could make like a little poster of these if people were interested in that. I don't know if I need more fan art to sell, but doing like a collage style poster is such a weird thing to do. Get all my shit open. Where's my Yamaguchi folder? Better bet I've got several of those. Maybe I'll make like a little character page by myself, and I'll like redo the style of it or whatever. I'm gonna make fan art today. I'm gonna use my brain and I'm gonna make art. Yeah, I spent a lot of time doing that, I'm gonna be honest. There's a lot of just sliding things up and down and back and forth. I want to do, there's an artist who does like the type of like Haikyuu posters I want to do. Let me see if their poster says their artist name on it. I don't know if it does. Bro, do you not put fucking artist tags on? You're crazy. Well. Huh. It's... I can't rip it off my wall. It's, those... Let me go take a... Wait. I know how to do this. I forgot I can do this. Hang on. Where's my camera? I forget this is how I used to take you guys into the kitchen. Ah, okay. So... that one and that one. Yeah, they don't have artist names on them. There's no artist tag. But that's like this... I don't know why they don't have an artist tag, but they don't. Y'all just got free dogs for a moment there. Sorry about that. But I'm literally never wearing socks when I'm streaming, just to be clear. Unless I specifically say I'm putting socks on because I'm cold. Nightmare! Yeah, I have no idea why they don't have an artist tag on them. I have no idea why. But I know they're not stolen because I purchased them from the artist at an anime convention from their artist stand. Like, they had all of their art up. It's all the exact same style. Like, I followed them on Instagram once upon a daydream, but that was like probably 7 years ago. Like, you know who I haven't done art of? I haven't done any Asanoya art, even though they're one of my favorites ever. Because I've done plenty of Kurokenma art, I've done Tsukiyama art, and I've done Daisuga art. Hi, Ox. I should do Asanoya art. I should do Asanoya in the summer art. It should be summertime in the Asanoya world. Summertime in the Asanoya. I don't, you know what? I'm not asking. Yeah, that, I could hear it. I heard you hit it. You good? Lord. Yeah. No, I know exactly what she means. I'm gonna try to fix something really quick because I think I know what I did wrong. Okay, wait, bark for me.
Bark.
I fixed it! Okay, I realized what was wrong with my computer. You will now be recorded in the VOD. Sorry, VOD watchers, up until this point.
So the first part of the VOD is just you talking to yourself?
Yup. I told you I couldn't figure out how to fix it, and then I realized what was wrong just now. Okay. I suddenly, instead of doing a redraw, I'm gonna try to do something original. Because, like, the only ones out of that entire stuff that I sent you that is original art are the little scenes I drew of them. All the other ones are either, like, Pinterest redraws or redraws of the anime. Because it was 2016. Yeah. So I want to draw something original. I'll do a redraw of the Christmas ones when the winter comes around. Give me like 9 months.
All right. What am I drawing?
Oh, I have to pick a person for you.
And am I doing like the same style as Kageyama's, like the poster type thing, or am I just fucking weeballing?
You could do either. It depends. What do you want to do? You want to do another little poster style thing? You should do
Probably whatever.
What the fuck is his name? God, the little nerd with the bangs.
Which one?
Don't say which one.
There's several.
What is your name? What is your name?
There's Goshiki. There's
Yes, Goshiki. That's who I was thinking of.
From Shiratorizawa?
Yes, from Shiratorizawa.
Oh, the good with the fuck ass bowl cut.
Yes, that's what I said. The nerd with the bangs. You should draw Goshiki.
Sure, I'll do that, kid.
Oh, I also, hang on, I gotta pull out one more thing about my Haikyuu past. Where's my cosplay folder? Yeah, there it is. Window capture. Yeah, it was my Kenma cosplay. Once upon a daydream.
With the DS, crazy.
Yeah, with my DSi XL. That was my stupid. I ran around with that thing all day playing Pokemon while I was cosplaying as him. God, that was so incredibly long ago. That was one of the, like, that's like a completely, like, purchased off of Amazon cosplay, because it's just a volleyball uniform.
You can't really make that.
No. There's nothing I could do to be like, yeah, I'm gonna make it cool. This is just a volleyball uniform. Get that out of here. Yeah, no, and if you want real...
I like how you give me the most obscure fucker, so I, like, have to figure out how to pose this bitch, and there's fucking nothing.
And if you want the real cringe of back in the day, there's me in Kenma cosplay with the maid cat ears. Not, these weren't the maid cat ears I have nowadays, these are different ones. But that is still awesome. That is a piece of my history that I refuse to deny. I was so sad because I lost them the day of the convention. I had little volleyball earrings. They were so great. I loved them so much. And where's the picture? Oh my god, this is really reminiscent of a time. Oh my god, my wig looks awful. This right here This is the first time I ever asked a Starbucks worker to write a name that wasn't mine on a Starbucks drink, and it was Kenma's name. And I think it was a birth point of me being trans. I was like, you can do that.
That's awesome.
It was so awesome. Like, it's crazy. Absolutely, absolutely crazy.
Crazy sentence, the big wet eyes you have, OMG.
And yet
Insane
I know what
sentence.
Insane sentence, but I also know what you mean. These fucking pictures, you know what? I'm going through these, I'm looking at some of these images. Look at the volleyball like poses we were trying to get. Were so jank ass. Like, these poses were such a mess, and I'm like, what am I actually did have a volleyball I was carrying around. It's not in this image, but what in the arc is happening to my body in this image?
Why are your legs locked?
Dude, I was mid jump.
The floor ain't going anywhere. The floor ain't going anywhere.
One of my feet isn't even on the ground. She caught me like mid jump. And there was so much going on back then. That's the same anime convention that I have photos of me in a Grell cosplay with a Markiplier cosplayer with me. I don't even know what to say. That was like a time. It was an era. That was a life that I was in. Oh, there's the gang, the squad. Where the fuck? Look at this fucking mess of people. These were not my friends. This was just the other Haikyuu cosplayers that I met up with to take pictures. And that's
awesome.
Just the most insane stupidity. I love it so much. That is like the true, like, we were cringe, but God, were we free.
The one in the front that was Kuro was kind of serving, TBH.
Yeah, that was actually
one of the
that was one of the people who was hosting the Haikyuu panel that year. He was hosting the Pretty Setters panel.
Wonderful. I agree.
They had the full panel of all of the setters in cosplay, and they were hosting a Q&A in character. It's crazy. Anyways, back to I'm lost somewhere in the middle distance. I'm lost in my mind right now. All right.
I'm lost in Pinterest trying to find a reference photo.
What cute things can I be drawing Asanoya doing? If you guys, hang on, let me reshape this to be poster sized. If you guys were gonna buy a Haikyuu poster of Asahi and Nishinoya in some summer vibes, what would you guys be looking for? What do you want? I'm gonna do this in CMYK, please. Can I do this in RGB? Is that like an option? Where the fuck is my thing? There it is. No, that's P3. I'll do it in P3. That's fine. Lost in a day. Okay, Rotten. The answer being doing your mom. You're banned. You're banned. I'm kidding.
Nah. I'll let that slide.
I can ban them.
Emily, you gonna ban them?
Yeah, I can ban them.
Okay, cool. Don't ban Rotten. I like Rotten. Don't ban him. Oh, shucks. Oh, shucks is obscene. Do you have any mod actions? You've had one timeout. Emily timed you out.
I think it was a joke, too.
Yeah. Emily timed you out earlier this month. That's the only mod action you have against you. You've had no other warnings or bans, and you have no mod comments, and you have well over 1,000 messages. I like that I can keep track of that. Oh, I didn't mean to pin that. I didn't mean to pin that. I didn't mean to pin that. Help. Help.
Keep it pinned. Too late.
No. You know what? All right, fuck it. Aw, shucks stays pinned.
Darn.
Well, descale my goldfish? What? What kind of comment is that? Tickle my neck, beard. Guys, I don't want to be here anymore.
Sorry, pal. This is kind of like your house.
Pluck my nose hair and send me to Alaska. No, you know what these are? One of my coworkers, she turned to me. She's for reference because it's contextual here. She's black, and she turned to me and she went, "What is the Caucasian way to say you got me fucked up?" And I had to stop and think, and I was like, I don't know. And then we started
It's kinda
talking
just,
about
you
it.
got me fucked up. Like that. I feel like I've heard white people say that.
Yeah, but like once we started talking about it, it's this kind of shit where I guess it's the normal way to say it, but like if you were gonna say like
Butter
the
me
black
up
way to
and
say
call
it,
me a biscuit.
yeah, like the black way to say it, like, "No, y'all got me fucked up," and then the white person is like, "No, well, butter my biscuit or pluck my nose hair and send me to Alaska." What the fuck are you saying? Like the white ass way to say something, because it's the same thing of like saying well, get a load of this guy. Like it's like that's so white.
Get a load of this guy.
Get a load of this guy.
Like, I love Caucasianisms.
Caucasian culture really is, it's something. Wax my back. I will not. Like those are just the funniest things. Like slap my ass and call me daddy. Like that's something I used to
Kind of
go.
the way he always speaks.
Huh?
It's just the way he always speaks.
What is the rats? She just says rats.
Crapping my rats.
Yeah, you're crapping my rats. Ollie's the only person I've ever heard say that. The first time I heard it, I thought I lost my marbles.
Xander, I'm looking for references, and I'm gonna send you a piece of art that I found on Pinterest.
Oh, perfect. Yes. I have to go find you on Discord again. Hang on. Where are you? What have you found? I'm pulling that up for stream. Oh wait, no, that's my Pinterest Discord. The arch in his back. That's so funny. That's about to destroy him.
Oh yeah.
God,
now I'm on Haikyuu meme drawings.
I have so many of those, and I removed them from my fan art board, but there's so many meme drawings.
Like this is just Ushijima T-posing over Aikawa in an empty abandoned parking lot. What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, Haikyuu is one of the biggest meme art fandoms I've ever interacted with, because they're all just these real stupid high school boys. And so every meme ever is yeah, that's just fucking Wakatoshi doing that. That's just Tobio and his stupid fucking boxed milk.
Not a single one of them is free of tomfoolery.
They're just tomfools. I don't want Corpse right now, actually. That'd be great. Bye, Corpse. Yeah, I'll listen to Palette Royale. But I don't have a soul right now. I really want to get better at drawing really full detailed scenes. So maybe I'll just draw them in their bedroom. But my brain is so
still
flat.
trying to find a pose.
Oh, you know what? I've got hang on. I have these I have a folder for this of art references that scene references. Scene references.
There you go. Scene references.
I've been saving them for a time that I was like, wait, I could use this.
Thighs, Asahi.
Oh yeah, Asahi's got thighs for centuries.
Holy quads, brother.
I think
some longer shorts. I can see cheek peeking out.
Wait, hang on, send it. I think the only people assume have bigger thighs than Asahi is Daichi.
It's just Daichi and maybe Noya, just because of how liberos move.
Yeah.
But Noya's just physically smaller.
Yeah, but so Asahi and it's Asahi and Daichi that were like, yeah, put a watermelon between their thighs and the watermelon will explode on its own.
Yeah. That and Ushijima. Whoa, boy.
Yeah, that's a good
Put
point.
those guns away.
And with Ushijima being like the ace that jumps at every single fucking play, his thighs just don't quit.
Get you a man whose quads can outlast Ushijima.
I don't think I can
You
get one of
won't get
those.
one.
I was gonna
That's
say,
how
I
you
don't-
become a lesbian.
That's it. That's how you become a lesbian. That's the secret. That's the answer.
Yes. Yes.
All this time we've sought the
That's what
answer
you've
and it's
been waiting
there.
for all along.
It was just this easy all along.
God, let me save the picture. Please.
There was this one.
No, I won't download it.
No, just download. Yeah, just download all of it. Download everything.
It won't let me. I'm really mad.
There was a, yeah, like that. Hmm. Man, this has been really productive so far. I've been really productive on my art in the past hour.
I'm still scrolling through Pinterest trying to find a pose.
I'm trying to find like a
Because I don't want to
scene.
do another, like, spike. Because that's boring.
But in volleyball, there's only so many.
Yeah, there's only so many things you can do.
Hmm.
And
It's
Goshiki
been,
wasn't one to frequently dive at shit.
yeah.
Meh.
Meh.
Meh. No, I don't want a Tonica body pillow. Get away from me!
No, I want the Tonica body pillow. Send it my way.
No!
I want body pillows of
Leave me
every one of the
alone.
Haikyuu characters, and I'm gonna start my own volleyball club with their body pillows. That's the plan.
Please, they're all teenagers.
After the age up.
Post time skip.
Post time
Exclamation
skip.
point.
Everybody's in Brazil. All of them.
Except Kageyama, who's in fucking Italy for some reason.
It's fucking Italy for some reason. You know what? The thing I struggle with posters is I don't like the shape of posters is so limiting. Like I'm trying to think of what direction to draw this in. 'Cause like cause like I've got my brain. So this is, just hear me out. This is a couch.
It definitely looks like a couch, so you've got step one.
That's step one accomplished. This is like one of those, like, you know, like it, you know, this is a couch in theory. I don't know how the fuck to pose this. I might have to go refer to my posing website again to do what I want to do. But like in theory, I want, how would I do this? How the fuck? So I want, hey, okay, hang on. This is somebody's head. And they're on the couch. Just trust that this is how bodies work. And this would like be like hanging down off the couch or something. Couch, body, maybe the other legs just like up here, just cash. This is super not how bodies work, but just trust.
I'm using Kuro as a reference photo and I don't even care.
Yeah, that's valid. You use what you can get around here.
It's a good pose.
So like, yeah, I know that this is not how bodies work.
Who cares?
Like that. This is the head. Right? And then the other guy is here. Here. Like, so they're gonna do a little smoochy. You know what I mean?
A little smoochy, obviously.
A little smoochy one might do. And have like got it. Baby no money, this is not the time.
It's always
No,
the time for
it's I was
baby
gonna
no
say
money.
it's always baby no money time. And this will be like his arm. Okay, so this is an absolute mess of a drawing, but that's the thought. I have a thought, but I just don't know if I can actually get the poses to do that.
Who needs anatomy when you can just make shit up?
Yeah. I don't know why I can't just do... This is why I never finish drawings, is because I can't just be like, oh yeah, I've got, like, let me just draw a character and put it on a background and move on. Because nowadays I'm like, if I don't make a full scene, why am I even drawing it? It's not worth it. Like I keep giving myself a stroke.
I don't recommend it. Strokes aren't fun.
I've had microstroke, but that's it. I have the TIA or whatever. What are we talking about? We're talking about eyes, eye color, green eyes. I need an eye color. Oh, okay. You guys got it covered. Stroke is bad. Been there, done that. Don't wanna. I've not had a true stroke. I've had a trans-ischemic attack once, but I have a lot of family members who've had strokes. My great aunt died of one like a decade ago. Well, she didn't die of the stroke. She had a stroke, and then it ruined her quality of life, and she was like, "Let me die," and they were like, "No." So then she took care of it herself.
Classic.
Classic.
If there's one thing in this world that I will never be able to draw correctly, it's a fucking shoe.
God, no, it doesn't matter what I do or how much work I put into it. Like, shoes look wrong always. And they have like a little book on his stomach. Like they were supposed to be studying. That's the intention. That's the intention. It's supposed to look like they were studying.
Were, past tense.
Were. They were intending to study. It did not go that way.
What are they doing now? Fucking?
Yeah, they're fucking right here on the couch, and that's what I'm drawing live
You're
on
making
stream.
a poster of it?
I'm making a poster of it. I can't draw digital eyes. My OC looks like they're insane. I'm really trying to like change the way I've done it, because like, okay, I'm not gonna ruin the speed paint of whatever this may be, but to throw a screen open. I used to draw eyes like I used to do like the full like eye shape when you actually like make a whole eye. This used to be how I drew eyes for like a really long time. That was like my go-to. And then I was like, nah, I have to do more anime-esque eyes. So then I took over these. And these became the eyes that I did. And I just had like, and then I would do like little like, so I took away the shape of them and turned them into anime. And then now I'm trying to do like, I don't even know what I'm trying to do anymore. I just want like a happy medium. So I've been doing a lot of like extra stuff. I don't know. This is like closer to what I do now.
I haven't done any super... Like, I did eyes with literally 0 detail, and then I did eyes with way too much detail because they were the focal point of the drawing.
Yeah.
So I can't say I really have a middle ground.
So my new style is kind of just a combination of like bad, bad, and bad. I don't know. I'm just gonna start drawing. Oh, that's not what I want to do. I'm just gonna start doing the eyes that are just like those are gonna be my eyes now. Like that's an eye. And everyone's just gonna have to accept that and move on. I cannot draw portraits, hands, or feet, proportions of people, or, well, so I just don't draw people. I was gonna say, if you can't draw portraits, hands, or feet, or proportions, unfortunately, I think you're missing most of the things you need to draw a person. I can usually whip out a face pretty okay. Honestly, my biggest weakness is my face shapes. Like, I can't seem to draw anything, like, consistent when it comes to face shapes. Like, I don't ever know what I'm doing.
I can do faces, but I'm lost on literally everything else.
I don't think I can do anything like consistently, but I can like pull a face out of my ass, like, and it's not gonna look good, but it doesn't look like I'm like completely unconscious when I'm drawing.
That's good.
Like,
Always a good start, not being unconscious while drawing.
yeah, like it looks like I had like
Also,
some semblance.
very low bar.
Listen, my bars start pretty low, but like if I can just whip that out in a couple of seconds, I didn't used to be able to do that, but like it's not great. I used to be able to do.
Eurylicus.
God, why is it Eurylicus? What happened?
Captain.
Captain. Captain. Does Eurylicus
That
have a
looks like
beard?
the man who opened the windbag.
I don't remember if Eurylicus has a beard.
Eurylicus distinctly does not have a beard.
Give him a mustache.
Even worse.
Just give him a little goatee. I used to be able to do like the side profile pretty okay too, but it gets worse and worse as I go with my life. That's okay for a side portrait. Eyes go like there-ish. That's just not how eyes work, bro. Yeah. Something like that. So I can like kind of, let's see, God, my My jaws always be like receding back into the head. Anyways, I can like kind of sort of pull together stuff. I don't know. Yeah, we did get sidetracked again. But like,
What's the point of life if it's not getting sidetracked?
exactly. Hey guys, you want to see how to draw a tree? Okay. Okay. I'm going to do that thing real quick where I pull up that thing that can make poses. I'm going to the pose website.
You're making it sound like you're going to, like, do crimes.
I'm criming. Oh, I still have the one from Kane and Sawyer on here. Okay, well that's not what we're doing anymore. So we're gonna you guys are no longer Kane and Sawyer. I need you to not be there. Okay, so now this thing is like broken as hell. Okay. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, Christ. What have I done to you? Where's the undo button? What did I do to you? Just wanted to put your goddamn hip down, bro. Okay, I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to pose these idiots, because, like, good Christ. I don't know what I did the last time I was using this character. Like, Christ.
Something fuck ass.
Something severely fuck and ass.
Fuck and ass. That's how
Fuck
you know it's rough.
Yeah, fuck and ass has taken place here.
How do thingy work? I'm not sure.
Okay, we're gonna do like that.
Pointer fingers aren't that long.
Pointer fingers are only so long.
That's far too long for a pointer finger.
If you're like laying down on a couch, you can twist your arm that way. That makes sense. Gotta sit my Asahi up a little bit here.
Slouching.
Yeah, sit up, my king. Your posture, my king, please.
The real question is, what Asahi hairstyle are we pulling out?
I think I'm whipping out the messy bun is my intention. You know, like I
Good.
threw it up to study, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Hard at work studying.
As long as it's not the fucking onion,
I will
I
not
don't care.
I will not turn him into an onion.
I have so much beef with that onion.
It's pretty bad. They do him pretty
I know a
dirty.
guy named Onion.
You know what? I also know a guy named Onion.
Huh?
Onion. Nope, that's not what I want.
Listen, I don't know Haikyuu, so I gotta bring out my own obscure fandom references.
Who's Onion?
Little
Gravi-
shit from Steven Universe.
Yeah,
You
I
almost
almost
said
said
Gravity Falls. I
Falls.
heard that. I heard that
No,
G come out of you.
no, I didn't see any. I didn't say anything.
No, I heard it. I heard it.
Nope.
Different animated children's media. Buffoon.
I'm a fool.
Fucking hate Onion.
All my homies hate Onion.
Especially beef with Onion.
Yeah, I don't like Onion.
Okay. Noted. Dislike Onion.
Yeah.
Yeah, you write that down.
I'm writing it down. I'm gonna send you my art and just dislike Onion is gonna be right in the bottom corner.
It's like underlined a couple times.
Yeah. Instead of the name, I just put dislike Onion.
This doesn't even look like Fleary anymore.
Valeria, what are we doing over there?
Did you actually think I was drawing Haikyuu fan art?
No, I didn't know what
No.
you were drawing. You never mentioned
No,
what you
I
were drawing.
expected you to draw Haikyuu fan art.
Listen, man. If I was a bitch, I would have. I unfortunately don't like fandoms right now. I'm only into people that don't have any media on them.
I don't blame you. You've got some pretty good people.
Do I?
Yes.
Oh, now I need to figure out the Shiratorizawa uniform.
Shiwa Torizawa.
Oi! Oi! Shiratorizawa! Oi! Oi!
Ah.
You know what you could get stuck in your head?
Hmm.
The go go, let's go, let's go,
Let's go,
go,
go.
go, let's go, let's go, go.
That's a go. Yeah, that too.
It's so good.
Okay,
That's
this
the
is
most hype one. I never see people rate it first.
It's hype as fuck, man.
And I'm not gonna lie, Karasuno's chant fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Like the pump it up, Karasuno, like shut the fuck up. Come up with something creative.
Yeah, no, there's is a little shit. I won't lie to you. Okay, a little bit more angled. And then put his arm down. Okay. In theory, this is the pose we're going for. This is just a part of my art process now, is just having to figure out my pose through any medium that isn't art. If I don't have to draw
Any
it,
means necessary.
yeah, this is an any means necessary situation. Anything that isn't actually having to draw it.
I was telling Emily, I recently discovered that you won't get burned at the stake if you just like use references.
Yeah, it's crazy,
And it's
isn't
made
it?
my life a lot better.
Yeah, I've really taken to liking this website because it helps me get the thing I can't normally get, which is perspectives and angles that aren't either front on or direct side, because that's what I struggle with the most. Like, if somebody like turns their body away from the camera, I don't know where their body goes. I'm bad at like 3-dimensional thought. So like being able to pose them in the physical and then move the 3D object around until I get the angle that I want and then like screenshot it really, really, really helps me.
Object permanence goes crazy.
Goes absolutely crazy, man.
What does this bitch look like? Just the most generic kid with a bowl cut. Perfect.
Pretty much.
How will I make him look different than Kageyama? The world may never know.
Yeah.
Why is my pen so fat?
So fat. Okay, get rid of these real quick.
What does your face look like? Oh, you got
Okay.
fuck-ass eyebrows.
I need to turn this a little bit more like this.
Nice to meet you, eyebrows.
That's one of my problems. Nice to meet you, eyebrows. Okay, and then okay, I think that's the pose. Okay, let's try that. Sorry, chat. I removed my screen really quickly so I could go into my photos. Because I never want to. I'm always afraid that I'm gonna open my photos and somehow my tits are gonna be there. I don't even have any of those, but like the fear is still there.
They've materialized.
Yeah,
They've
they've
come back to haunt you.
materialized, and I've taken a photo of them and didn't know, and now the whole world has seen
And
them.
it's at the top of your camera roll.
Yeah, it's at the top of my camera roll. Okay, I'm trying to like. Hmm. Some of this just isn't the angle that I want it to be. I need this to be at like a more extreme angle. But like, hmm. Hmm. Because I have his like, the couch is like coming at you kind of angle. Ah.
I didn't get his eyebrows. Fuck ass enough.
Must fuck them up harder.
I gotta fuck him up. I gotta ass him.
Must fuck that shit up.
That's too fuck ass.
No, no.
Fine line I'm walking here.
Listen, it's a very delicate line. Maybe that's closer to what I want. Add insert a photo. Okay.
Now I have Scylla stuck in my head, and I think it's your fault.
Me? How could it possibly have been me?
You mentioned you mentioned Epic. You and
Emily did that.
and now it's stuck in my head.
Always a good idea to know beforehand what's going to show, especially when broadcasting it under TOS. Yeah, but I also know for a fact there's no photos of my tits in my camera roll. Because I don't have any tits. So, like, I'm conscious of the fact that that's not in my camera roll. But, like, what if it was? Then what, you know?
Like, what if you just, like, forgot?
Yeah, what if, I don't, listen, man, I don't know.
I'm at a weird angle that I can't tell if I would be able to see the other eyeball or not.
I don't even know how to explain what kind of angles I'm trying to work with right now. Okay. But draw in a slightly new situation here. New angle.
Started this random fan artist whose pose I ripped off. It looked
Real.
really cool, and I'm not selling this for any money.
You know, that's valid. Okay. This is fine. The only thing is, yeah, this angle should be more extreme, but like, man, what if I said I just don't care? I don't want to hear about the goddamn that my angles being wrong. If the angles of my couch are wrong, then shoot me in the face, I guess.
Locked and loaded.
Oh god, no, Reese, please. I get my fan art
Now,
wrong
how
and
do
you
I
show
make
up.
this? How do I make this motherfucker's hair look cool?
Unfortunately, it's Goshiki. You do not make anything look cool with Goshiki. I'm like making couch texture over here.
And I'm drawing a bowl cut.
I'm so glad we're all clearly flourishing.
Yo, Jets scored.
Just the what?
The Jets scored.
Who's watching
Yay!
hockey?
Fear doesn't have to be right. That's true. Just dropping by for a second. Hope everyone's well. No worries, Juno. I finished drawing all my C's. Let's go, Sammy. I think I have everybody ready for art fight. I'm double checking my art fight account. Is there anybody I should add to my art fight this year? Like, are there any OCs that I need to add on? Because I
don't know.
I have Azazel and Zadkiel, Kane and Sawyer, Fake and Xander and Zesper. Like, I could, in theory.
Zesper's a really funny ad.
Well,
Big fan.
I always like to add in a furry for the people who want, like, the people who are like, oh, I wanted, you know, like, I do art for a lot of different types of people. And then they're like, oh, I want to do like a attack back at you, but like I only do furry art, so I like to throw in a creature for them.
Just a critter.
Rotten, I love you dearly, but I fear you're not my OC. Although you've got
I think
great.
you can add Rotten.
Rotten's got great character design. Let's be real. Don't you come back with that aw shucks. Don't start with the aw shucks again.
No, that's like an aw shucks, like fingers pointed together. You know?
Oh, look at it, like
aw
shucks. Aw shucks.
Shucks. Yeah.
You like my
That's
character
that kind of aw
design?
shucks.
Yeah, oh my. Who did I did a lot.
I could also just give up on trying to make this guy look even remotely interesting. Yeah, sure, that's close enough. That's a bowl cut.
That's a bowl cut.
Because I was trying to make him look like not bad, but like he just kind of, I love him to death, but he's just a little fugly.
Yeah. He's a special kind of guy.
His hair's a little fugly.
He's a special kind of guy.
And like, why he got sideburns? Who did you like that, dog?
Who did this to you? Who hurt you? Shout out to my barber dog.
Shout out to my barber dog. This looks like something Tendo would do.
Yeah. Knowing him. Like, if I pull up my list of all of my OCs.
Poor Goshiki's like, I need my haircut, and Tendo's like, say less. And then he gives him this.
I have...
And he's too scared to say anything about it.
On my list of OCs that I drew of my lineup, I have Xander, Zadkiel. So, okay, Xander I have, Zadkiel I have, Sawyer I have, Jason Embry I have on art fight, but I removed both of them because I don't care about getting art for them. I don't have Othello, I don't have Lucas, I do have Azazel, I don't have Brianna, I do have Kane, I don't have Myra, Blackstar, or Genesis. I don't have even one woman in my characters on my art list fight.
I think you need a woman.
I could add a woman. The thing is, none
Don't
of my...
sound so upset about it.
Tanner,
No,
you can just hate women. It's fine. Like,
don't start this again.
Now you got two people that can team up on you, bitch.
I'm just gonna go kill myself. I will not
Okay,
trans
that
all of
was
their
bad.
genders. I'm not transing anybody's genders. It's just that the women in my the design, like if I pull up all of my character designs, Myra is not really a main character. I don't really care to put her on art fight because I don't care about getting art for her. And Brianna and Genesis are OCs that I like, but also they're going through a design shift right now. Because if you take a quick look at Brianna, you'll notice she's not a white blonde woman who she previously used to be. So she's going through a little bit of a weird character redesign right now. And I don't think I'm ready to put her up and get art of her when I'm still redesigning her.
you don't have to add a woman, man. It's okay.
I will probably find a way to. I just want to get art of the characters that I'm like actively like working on and interested in like my books and stuff.
Oh, the Blues scored.
I'm sorry about your blues.
I'm very blue.
I'm sorry. Don't be so blue. Okay, we'll have like curtains there. I'm gonna have a lamp. I'm gonna have the lamp be off though. I think I'm gonna have the lighting be from like up there. That's gonna be some fuck ass lighting though. And then he needs to be like there. Okay. That's in theory the pose. So then I just need to get this like kind of line arted out. This looks like an actual mess right now. Okay. What color am I gonna do these two so I can tell them apart? I'll do I'm just starting another piece of art that I'm not gonna finish. Why do I keep doing this, man?
Why is your jaw protruding so much, brother? Suck that thing back in, dog.
Okay. I'm gonna do like orange Asahi. So this is gonna be Asahi. It'll be like here, hand on the floor. This is his foot. Something like that. And then I have to figure out how that works. Because that doesn't like look correct. Something ain't right about this. And then he'll have his hand up on the arm of the couch. And then Noya. It'd be like
They're just lounging. They're having a great time.
my boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do be lounging. But like I'm like something about this pose still just like isn't right. Specifically, Asahi doesn't look right. And also trying to draw Noya upside down is gonna be how the fuck do I draw this dude? With the most iconic thing about him is the part of him that he can't see, which is stupid hair. Like, I'll do something like that. Okay. I know for a fact Asahi this is not how bodies work. I think I need to take some liberties on proportions. we'll do, and I'll make his arms a little bit buffer in a moment. Gotta, I can't not buff my man up. Fret not.
You gotta make him hulky.
Fret not. I would never skimp on that. But I'm also trying to like lean his face like forward. So I have to like arch his like back over. I don't know how the fuck that would work. Like how he's like sitting and like, I don't know. Okay, get rid of the pose references for a second. He actually needs to curve. He needs, his whole body needs to curve. His whole everything. Get rid of this arm. This is his chest. He needs to be like curved over a little bit. Because his head needs to be here. Like that. So his arm's gonna be like that, I guess. I guess. This is where anatomy gets fuck ass. I don't know how to bend a body. But like that looks kind of correct. This is kind of cute. And then Asi, do I give him his hair down or do I pull him back into something messy?
Depends on what you want, shawty.
Does the chatters have an opinion? I can either put it down or I could put him in like his little like half bun situation thingy. Because sometimes he's just got like a messy bun up top, like not like the onion, but like where it's just like sloppily kind of top knotted that I don't mind.
Yeah.
And then sometimes he's got like, it's like he's got like a really low bun with the little like headband thingy he wears. But I could do like the little hair strand here, his little slut strands. And do like the bun.
Slut
like,
shreds.
Love my man with slut strands. And then like do like the rest of it down like this. Absolutely gotta leave this man's thighs out.
Please. Yes, God!
Yes, God.
That thing.
Yeah.
What are the words? What are the words to that?
Boom shakalaka, yes, God. That's the words to it. And then Noya's gonna have a probably similar-ish outfit. You can put him in like that. You know, like let his shirt ride up or something stupid, because that's clothing. I'm drawing on the wrong layer.
Oh.
It's whatever at this point. It's the sketch layer. It doesn't matter. I don't need 7 sketch layers. I can chill.
But sketch layers are so much fun.
But I have so many.
Oh, shoes. Fuck.
Rip.
All my homies hate shoes.
Do they?
Do you hate
Or-
shoes?
Yeah, I do, honestly.
Exactly.
Emily, I don't think you
Emily,
hate
do you
shoes.
hate shoes?
I don't know.
I was gonna say,
God,
Emily's a shoe
most
liker.
of my homies hate shoes.
No, most of them.
I really thought I was just gonna be kicked out.
Emily no longer a homie, or is it not all my homies like shoes? Really, what's
Most of my homies like shoes.
most?
Hate shoes.
Oh, now they all like shoes.
I misspoke it.
Nope, this will be held against you for life now, sorry.
I'll kill myself.
Ah, now we've both done it today. Well, alright, I've sketched it. This is a really cute idea. But fuck me if I'm gonna draw this whole thing. This is gonna be enough. This is the thing. I'm starting to get to the point where I can come up with really cool ideas like this and like get like everything together in my head. But then I'm like, okay, here it is. Here's the sketch. Now draw it. And having to be like, well, this is gonna take at least this. The way I have this in my head, this is like another fucking 30 hours of work. Like, all of my drawings take so long, and I don't wanna anymore. I'm done. I don't want to be an artist. I'm turning in my card. I resign.
Sorry, no refunds.
No, wait. I want a refund. I didn't sign up for
Too
this.
bad. Alright, pack it up, twinkle toes. You don't gotta point your foot that hard.
It's harder, actually. How hard can you point that toe? Oh.
Probably should have
I'll-
mentioned before stream, but I can't be on for too long because I do have a final at 8 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah, please don't stay up all night for that. I also still work tomorrow, so I'm like, I'm not gonna do a super long one. But you can go to bed whenever, friend. You've been on for like almost 2 hours.
I'm chilling for right now.
Okay.
I wouldn't be able to go to bed regardless. I can't fall asleep before.
It's fine then. See, I love having this fun new Haikyuu idea, but I was just gonna do a quick little redraw. Whimpers.
You're the one that decided to do the original one, so
Yeah, because I was like, I want to do a redraw, and I'm looking back at all of these, and I'm like, every one of these is like, this is 2016. This is when I would find pictures on Pinterest and draw them in my sketchbook, because that's the only way I knew how to do art. One of these days now, I've got to redo the drawing I've been redoing for fucking years. There's a drawing I did for Rumi back 1.5 billion years ago. The first one, is it this one? Yeah, this was the first one. Was back in 2016. Here, I'll show chat real quick. Oh, that's still my DMs with Reese. It's just volleyball.
that's what I need.
This was the first time I ever drew it. It was back in 2016. This is an old drawing. Let me see exactly when. It was, ooh, July of 2016. Bro, I should do this soon because it'll be 9 years. That's crazy. Yeah, that was the first time I drew it. And then I had a redraw I did. This one was in 2018. So 2 years later was this one. Which, like, I could see how much I really tried to change develop. The moon got so much larger and more detailed. And I went line artless and tried to add texture to wood and tried to add lighting, but still very clearly did not know how lighting or shading worked. But there's that one. Oh. Let me see. I think I have at least one other one that I did since then. But I don't remember if I don't remember if I finished it. Oh wait, bro. I found more Kenma fan art.
Hi, pal.
He's just everywhere here. Wait, where is he? Is there he is. It's just a little Kenma doodle. Just a guy. I don't know why he's just here. Everywhere you look in my past, it's Haikyuu. It's an infection. It's an infection I can't shake. Oh, this is the Dream SMP era. Everything else fades away with the Dream SMP era. It's just Dream SMP for like several years.
That number is not straight at all, but I'm just gonna go with it. Sure.
Let me see if I can find. Let me see if it was in here. You come look at my face. Abandoned sketches, maybe. Yeah. Oh my God. Here's this one. This one was started. Canvas information. It looked like I started a redraw in 2020, which is this, which is not vastly different from the 2018 one. If I were to pull them both up. Well, it is. But this is the 2021 and this is the 2018 one. And obviously this one wasn't finished. You can like start to see me trying to like put shadows on things. That's crazy. And for some reason, the arms have gotten weirder. It's still lineless.
Arms are strange.
Arms are strange. And her hair is brown now instead of black. But like, I don't know. I should do a redraw. Because it's been years since I've done one now. That's nuts. Anyways, back to drawing these idiots. Okay. I guess the question now is... Oh, that's not what I want to do. Do I... What type of drawing do I do this as? Do I do this as like a full finished rendered painterly style thing like the Azazel thing I did? Or do we go more like the Poseidon style and do this more like comic bookish? That determines if I do thick line art or thin line art. The chat has no opinion. I don't even know if I have an opinion.
Y'all like you're doing line art?
I think I'm gonna do well, like I'm at least gonna do like a clean line, like whether it's sketch or true line art. Whatever it is, it can't be this.
I gave up on trying to do line art.
You're
I'm just erasing my guidelines and that's about it.
I'm going scrolling back up to your. Yeah, that is what you did, huh?
Yep. I erased my guidelines and then I colored it in.
It pisses me off that looks good. POS
I'm so
pissing me
sorry.
off. Pissing me off. No, I'm kidding.
Sorry. My
I'm
B.
kidding. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you're beating. I'm kidding. I really don't care. I wish I could do that, but my sketches are like an actual nightmare. I don't think
Nightmare.
nightmare. I don't think there's any amount of guidelines I could erase that would give me something cohesive. Where's the things that I had saved? They're there. I really want to try to figure out how to do like a semi-lined style. I don't even know how to explain that, but like kind of like what you're doing where it's like sketched. That like there is line art, but that's not like, it's not like clean, like illustrative line art. It's just kind of like expressive. I'm really bad at that, but I want it. I crave it. I desire it.
Your bangs don't look bang enough.
Smack in between in beat. Rotten, I'm not sure you're communicating in English again. Igish. Okay, so that's definitely not English.
Yeah, close enough.
Yeah, that's valid.
Make the background gray.
Okay, I need my reference for Asahi. Where are you, you freak? What does this man look like? I'm not sure.
Almost just started coloring on top of my line art.
Well, don't do that now.
Line art / sketch.
Sketch art.
The lines.
Them lines, though. Okay. I think I know what he looks like.
I discovered a fun thing in Procreate called just the default masking tool. Really great.
Masking tool?
Yeah. Like I select a layer and then I add another layer and mask it, and then you can only draw on top. Like it's like being able to do the clipping tool with like by sections so that you can like, because you can't use a clipping tool on top of a clipping tool. I don't know. It was just, I was trying to figure out how to do a clipping tool on top of a clipping tool so I didn't have to like individually line hairs.
Clipping tool on top of a clipping tool. Trying to use my brain to figure out
Like
what you mean.
if you do like a clipping mask, you can obviously do clipping mask things, but if you put another clipping mask, it doesn't refer to the original clipping mask. It refers to like the original sketch. But if you have like what I did with the Kageyama one is I outlined the entire body in like white, and then if you select that and then do a new layer that's just mask, then it allows you to draw only on top of like the white layer that was selected previously. So it's like kind of a clipping tool so you don't have to do as much like lining around the outside.
All right, my brain's not processing this, so I'm gonna try it. So I'm gonna draw a fake outline around him. I'm drawing this is my outline, this is my line art. There he is. Cool. Okay. And
And
then
fill it in. Fill it in.
fill. Okay, I'm filled in. Don't
And
mind how
then
that
so
looks.
select that layer. So when you're in the layers, like
Sorry, I missed his hand. Okay. Yeah. Select.
select and then add a new layer. Make sure that layer 5 is, or the other layer is still selected.
Yep.
And then hit mask in like the options.
Whoa.
And then make sure that you click on the layer 6 and not the layer mask while you're drawing. And then you can only draw on top of the masked layer. And then
Oh.
when you finish that, you can go in and you can delete the layer mask, and then you'll still have like the layer. Like it won't be like if you undo like a clipping mask and it makes it all like squiggly and it still shows all the stuff that
Yeah.
you drew on the outside of it.
Normally what I do for references, so now I'm gonna like haha get rid of the layer mask. Okay, cool. That's actually awesome. Because what I normally do for chat's references, I normally alpha lock this, and then I make a clipping mask, and then ta-da, I can only draw inside of this thing. But then if you unclipping mask this, wait, hang on, I drew on the wrong layer. Do this. Squiggle, 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 squiggle. But if you unclipping mask this, it comes out. So that's crazy then. So instead of doing that, when you've alpha locked this, you select it, and then you do mask, and then you draw on layer 6. That's awesome. That's brilliant. So it's just another way to do clipping masks, but now you can actually move the layers around and they're actually like locked.
Yeah, they're actual layers. The only thing is that if you like edit the original like selected layer, it won't edit the clipping mask. You have to like do it individually.
Ah. That's a fun new way to do this. I've never tried that way to do it. But if I say like if I then like, I'm gonna pretend I'm gonna go edit this mask.
And
So now
fun
I'm gonna,
fact with the mask, if you just do like a line where it's touching other parts of the mask, not the edges, only like like if you're trying to like do a sleeve, you can just draw one line straight across just where it contacts like the skin and then fill it in. The edge, you don't have to fill in the edges because it'll automatically detect the edges. So you
oh,
only have to put a line where it touches other parts of the mask.
huh.
It made very, very fast work of flats. The only unfortunate part is having to go through and line the entire drawing to like fill it in with white for me, the way that I was doing it.
Yeah.
But I would have to do that anyways if I was doing like skin and hair, so
Huh. Wait, so yeah, if I have my little, this is my little layer mask. So if I want the head to be blue. Oh well, I've already done. Hang on, I got it. Get rid of all this. So if I'm like this section blue. Oh, cool. Cool. That's a fun new trick today, Reese. Thank you. That's a
the
fun
more
one.
you know.
Yeah, because I've always just done clipping masks. I've never done regular masks.
I was going like insane trying to figure out because like the Gojo drawing I did, the hair
Mhm.
was so freakishly complex that I was
Yeah.
like, I will kill myself if I have to go through and individually line every single one of these hair spikes. So I looked up
Yeah.
a way to do it. I was like, there's no way I'm sitting here and doing that.
There's just no way. Hmm. I cannot draw today, but it's fine. Still never quite happy with the way that I draw profiles because it just never is what I want it to be. I don't know why.
I don't think like profiles are just so ridiculously difficult to make
They
look right.
they are. I just like it's just like it's such a hard angle to draw anything from. Oh, Achilles come down is here.
Oh, Achilles go back up.
Achilles wait.
He aims his pistol at the sky. Wait!
Wait. I'm gonna have to redo that hair because the hair looks like shit, but we're gonna just move on for right now. Okay, I'll get back to that.
Fuck it, Weeball.
That's a for 20 minutes from now problem, not right now.
That was how like literally my entire semester was. It was like that's a next week problem.
Yeah,
And
but
then next
it's
week I'd be like,
always
that's
next
a week
week.
from now problem.
Yeah.
And then the last week of the semester, it's like, oh shit, it's next week.
Oh no, it's the now.
It's my problem now.
God, current me is always mad at past me, but also always fucking over current me or future me or whatever the fuck I'm saying.
It's like future me will surely have their shit together, and then future me doesn't have their shit together.
Future me is literally like sitting in a burning building.
Somehow it's worse.
Yeah, somehow it continues to go down. It gets better, it hasn't.
Like surely it's uphill from here, and then it's not.
Surely it's uphill from here, and somewhere in the background there's past me with a shovel. And maybe it would have gotten better if I would have done the work I was supposed to do in the past instead of now.
Yeah. Oh, now I have to play a game called Where Did I Not Connect the Line?
My favorite game!
Where?
See, I know this is wrong. Several things about this I know are wrong. Mm. Actually, not awful. I say now, and then tomorrow I'm gonna be like, oh god. What in the world am I doing? My brain is a liquid.
The liquids are fun.
Liquids are liquids.
Big fan of liquids.
I'm really torn between like, I'm like, yes, I have like a full-time job, but I also like still have time to like hang out with my friends and stream and see people on the weekend and go to concerts and do all of that. And also, I'm tired and I need a break. I haven't had like a day to sleep in weeks because it's every day is either work or waking, and like I'm not, this is like first world problems. I'm not actually complaining, but like I'm either getting up for work or I'm getting up to pick Courtney up from the train station or take Courtney home to the train station or go to a concert or drive for 6 hours or like, because it was all of my first week and all of my first weekend and then all of my second week and then all of that weekend and now it's all of my third week and like I haven't slept. I'm so tired. And now I have people trying to make plans this weekend and I'm like, please, I just need a minute. I need a moment.
Didn't you instigate the plans?
No, I don't mean the ones for tomorrow. I meant like the Valpo people are trying to get me to come up for the weekend.
Mm.
I'm like, I can't do, I need a day. I set aside this weekend to be a nothing to do weekend because I know I was busy the past 2 weekends in a row and I'm busy next weekend. But this weekend I have nothing. My mom offered to have me like take the train up this weekend to go see her and Leanna and like go to like a big like bonanza thing that they're doing this weekend. And I was like, I love you to death, but please, I need a weekend off. And she's like, no, that's so okay. But like, oh my God. It's just, I need a moment. I need a moment to stop. And I know it is like 90% my fault because I keep wanting to make plans with people because like, God forbid, I just want to see my friends.
No.
God. There's no winning because I hate drawing shoes, but I also just hate drawing feet because it always looks wrong. And that foot is so long. Why is it so long?
You know what they say about big feet.
Well, I know Ossie's got a huge dick, but I don't need to draw his feet that long. The whole of the canon of that world has decided that. I don't even need to be part of that debate.
I don't know, nor do I want to know anything about the Haikyuu NSFW canons.
Yeah, they've got their own little universe over there. I won't say I'm 100% innocent from that world. I was a teenager once. Like that. God, I don't want to have to draw the... I posed this wrong, and now I just have to draw the bottom of Asahi's dogs.
Ooh, the bottom?
Like soul to the camera. Like...
Yuck. Get that man's dogs out of here.
I'm sorry. They're like all up in the camera.
Oh, Lucky.
Lucky. I don't know what feet look like, and I'm not looking up a reference. Ah. I hate having to count my anime characters' feet to make sure they or dogs to make sure they got enough toes.
Vile. Jail.
Yeah, no, you know that's probably the best place for me. At least there'd be no toes there.
There's no toes in jail.
Everyone knows when you go to jail, they take away your toe privileges.
That's where I want to be.
The only place that's safe.
No toes.
No toes. Just socks? No.
I'm okay with just socks.
I'm not. I will not be putting socks on him. I'm certain that that could be the solution, but it's not.
But Aussie seems like a sock autistic.
Listen, the toes are already here. I'm not untowing him.
But
If
disarm
if-
him.
no, I will not.
Then you can't complain about Tootsies.
If I get to like the coloring process and I'm looking at this line art and it's violating me, then maybe I'll put him in socks. If I feel violated by this art, I'll change my tune. Girl, please be capable of drawing hands today. Okay. This isn't even that bad today. Okay. Oh, I forgot to give him pants.
Please give him pants.
I like outlined his legs and forgot like the outline of like his actual shorts.
He needs pants.
Don't fear not. I'm not pantsing him. I'm giving him pants. Mm. Okay. Yeah. That's actually okay line art. It's not like perfect, And I'm certain I'll step away and see some things wrong with it. But, like, other than I need to make that hand smaller, and I'm aware of that. But, like, other than that. That's the start of something new. Let's see if I can get line art on Nish done as well.
Alright, now I gotta color your shoe.
Hmm. I don't like having to reference the bottom of my own foot to be like, how do you draw toes?
That's pretty vile. Teebs.
I'm just like, I don't know what the folds on the bottom of a foot look like, because I don't fucking draw that shit.
I would guess similar to a hand.
Yeah. Just like the, I'm not referencing my toe shape, because my toes look different than I drew Oski's toes, and I don't want to talk about people's toe shapes today. But, like, just like where, like, I don't know what the palm side of the knuckle is called, but, like, where the finger connects to the pads of the hand. But, like, that on, like, your feet, like, the balls of your feet. I was like, I don't know how the skin folds there, so I needed to look at it. Not that it needs to be hyper accurate, just that my brain was like, gotta find out. No, Bo Burnham, I don't know if I can handle this ATM. Okay, I need my Nishinoi references. How's your nerd going?
Pretty well. I'm shading right now.
Goddamn.
I'm also not doing anything insane, so.
I'm realizing
If you're
I don't
like
know.
fabricating an entire piece with more than one person, I ain't doing that.
Yeah, I don't know why I decided to get into this, but I'm here. I'm realizing from the angle that I've put Nishinoya at, I don't know if you would see a single one of his features. Like, I'm actually, like, almost certain you wouldn't. Like, this would be, like, his eyebrow there. I have no idea which, if any, of his features you would see. I don't think you would see any of them. I think you might see, like, a little bit of his nose, like, there. No, I don't even know if you would. Like, there. All right. The simple narrative taught in every history class. Pedagogically
false
classes.
and
Until the
pedagogically
world
classes.
is filled with blood and genocide and exploitation.
Exploitation.
Essentially functions to separate the worker from the means of production, and the FBI killed Martin Luther King. Private property is inherently theft. Neoliberal fascists are destroying the left. Every single creation, every crap on the street protects the interest of the I can't say that word on Twitch. That is how the world works.
Is that actually TOS?
I'm not sure if it's like a true TOS, but I know you can get shadowed. It's like it's the same thing on it's political speech, I think, is the reason that they have it like covered, and you can't talk politics on stream anymore.
Interesting.
Not technically. You can, but you can't push political agendas on Twitch. That's not allowed. Which like might be for the best, Teebs.
Yeah, probably.
There's probably better places to talk politics if you actually want to do it seriously.
Than Twitch.
Yeah, than Twitch. A completely unregulated streaming platform where literally anybody can become a content creator and say whatever they want to whoever they want.
Shading goes a lot faster when you just like don't blend it. It's really nice.
Cell shading. Cell shading. I'm having a stroke. Emily uses cell shading.
Hey, that's
I like it.
5 times fast.
Cell shading. Shit.
I haven't used cell shading in years.
Emily does cell shading. I just know you were the only person I know who consistently used it when you were doing it on the webtoon.
Yeah, because I didn't want to kill myself.
I know, but you can't say you haven't done cell shading in years. You were doing the cell shading on the webtoon when we lived together.
That's been years.
We've only been living together for like not even 2 years yet.
I don't think I was working on solar formed in this apartment.
I mean, you started
either way.
Either way. There's nothing wrong with cell shading. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to like connect that to you. I was just like, you were the only person I knew who did a lot of cell shading.
I like cell shading, but I just don't do it a lot anymore.
I was never good at cell shading because I couldn't figure out how to make shapes look like smooth and organic when they were cell shaded, and I could do it on most of the body, and then I'd get to like the face, and like there wasn't a chance in the world I could figure out how to cell shade a face without it looking like just so not correct. I don't know why. I could never seem to crack the code on it. That's not how fucking fabric works. There you go. See, that's just not what I'm trying to do. I want like, Something like that, I don't know. I've also had to decide what I'm gonna do with Nishinoya's fucking dogs up here. Because I've got, like, one of his feet is just, like, resting on the couch, and the other one's doing that thing I do when I lay on the couch and I, like, stick my foot up on the back of the couch. But, like, it's at a weird angle, and I don't exactly know what I'm gonna do with that foot. I don't know why I've got it up there, but I just feel like he wouldn't know how to sit on furniture normally. Hey, King. How are you?
Cat?
Cat?
Should hey king. Is
Oh.
it cat?
No, not the cat. Sorry, King Rat in chat.
Ah.
No cat. My door is closed. No visitor. That hand doesn't look right now. Grr. What if I just, like... Yeah, hands. And then...
I love when one of my teammates texts me, "You up?" Oh, I'm
The
about to
answer
get
is immediate.
chauffeured, aren't I?
The answer is immediately no. No, Queen, I am not up.
If it's not an emergency, I'm gonna pull the. I have a final tomorrow at 8 a.m.
Yeah. And obviously, yeah, if it's an emergency, that's like its own thing. It's college. Sometimes there are emergencies.
I'd rather they call me than somebody die in the middle of the road.
Yep. Meow, rotten. Or woof. To meow or to woof, that is the question.
Oh, they're at trivia and it's D&D.
Oh, they need you. They need you. This is an emergency.
She said, "What type of die is used to determine damage from a standard fireball attack?" And I just went D6.
She's like when my brother called me about what the Roman god of the hunt is, and I didn't answer my phone, but I knew the answer.
Yeah. Hey, at least you like upheld your reputation. You had the
Yeah.
answer unlock. He's like, I knew
Yeah,
you were the person to call.
he called and was like, I was in trivia, and they asked what the goddess of the hunt, the moon, and the wilderness was, and I'm like, Artemis. He's like, no, the Roman one. I was like, Diana. He's like, fuck, you did know. It's like, I'm
Fuck.
sorry.
Yeah. It's so funny having a reputation like that because I love it. And somebody's like, I know you're the person to go for this. Quick, give me your knowledge.
It's always trivia too.
Yeah, because that's the moment where you know, like, okay, who is my person?
Who will know it and who will know it fast.
Yeah. And also who will answer their phone, which unfortunately in trivia is important.
Yeah. That's so funny. The fact that they were like, it's D&D. Reese!
Reese! Yeah. That's funny.
And these are like school friends too. They aren't even like D&D friends.
That's so funny. Yeah, I have
I thought I was about to get like a, can you come pick me up at the bar?
no. This was an emergency you could actually supply assistance for.
Yeah.
I have a friend who's understanding of me is that I know everything is like her perception of me because we were friends back in high school, and in her world I know the answer to everything. And this is the one that I didn't talk to for years and I'm talking to again. And it's pervaded into like we are like fully grown adults now. Both of us are 26 years old, like fully grown ass adults. And instead of Googling something that would take you 30 seconds to Google, she texts me as like, hey, do you know insert random piece of knowledge that nobody really knows? And I'm like, give me a second. And then I Google it and then I translate the answer over to her in an understandable language. And she's like, okay, cool, thank you. And I'm like, she's like, you're just always the person I go to because you, yeah, because she's like, you're just the person I go to because you always know everything. And I was like, you know what? When you ask me something, I just Google it like any other person does, and then answer you. I just do that. Like you could very well do because today it was after like a controlled burn, like after they do those controlled burns in the forest. How long until like the forest grows back? And I was like, I don't know. Hang on. Googled it. It's like ferns take a couple of weeks, moss take a couple of months, trees obviously take years. And she's like, oh, okay, cool. I'm like, okay. Like, I just don't get it. I think in her world, she's trying to use it as like a way to like either like connect and communicate with me, or like it almost feels like she's trying to use it as like a way to like make me feel smart and flatter me and like make me feel like, I don't know, like I have no idea. It feels like I'm being used somehow, but like I can't even really explain it because it's not like she's really doing anything bad. Okay, wait, I really like this line art. Now CC's foot looks too little. Brother. If your hand is like that. Maybe it's just...
I love the color of Shiratorizawa's uniform.
Yeah. They've got one of the better uniforms. Some of the uniforms are better than others.
Though.
Alba Jose looks so good. I like their color schemes. I like their uniforms in general. I don't mind like Karasuna's. Like I like the orange and black a lot, especially in Noia's.
Just a very like that is a school sports uniform for sure.
Yeah,
There's nothing else you can say about it. It is a sports uniform, and it is like the basic sports uniform. The only more basic one is Inazuriaki. Is just fucking black and white. Like, come on. Put a little bit of effort in. Karasuna's alternate uniforms, kind of ugly.
Yeah.
Not a big fan of the all orange.
I wonder. Yeah, okay, wait. All right, welcome to the Haikyuu jerseys tier list.
Oh,
We're
It's
here.
crazy how quickly you'll stop working on your piece of art.
It's crazy, isn't it? These images are so little. I wanna. Is there like a? No, those are school uniforms. This one only has a couple of them though, so I will use this. Okay. All right. So personally, I love Haikyuus. And like you said, the all orange I don't fuck with nearly as the all orange is kind of mid. Oba Josei, I love their uniforms. Actually I prefer the white.
if you say you don't like Alba Josei's uniforms, you're lying, actually.
Yeah. I like their all white with the teal accents more than the all teal with the white accents, but they're both good.
They're both good. The all white is better.
I also
I will
really,
admit, though,
really
it
like
does look
Michael's.
more like a golf uniform than anything else.
It does.
It looks a little bit classy, but like that's okay. I feel like that's
They are-
Seijo's kind of MO.
They're a little classy. Okay, you guys are just all white or all black. You guys are mid. You guys are mid. I actually do like your guys's. Your guys's are mid.
I really like
I don't know if I like these. These are fun.
what's his face? The
Yeah.
Kiyomi Sakuza?
Mm,
The like green and yellow.
the green and yellow, like the green and yellow color blocked, or the one that's like ombre, the ombre ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like theirs. I put them in A.
Is it like Sakuza Kiyomi? Is the guy like the curly haired germaphobe guy that's on
Yeah,
that team?
Sakuza.
His name is Sakuza? Okay.
I thought so. I might be wrong. I haven't watched Haikyuu all the way through in like almost a year. No, that's not true. I'm a big fat liar. Don't listen to me. It was like 4 months ago.
I'm not. I will notably ignore you.
Yeah, it's probably for the best. These are good. I don't like this one. I don't like the yellow band across the titties. You guys are, You guys are fine. You don't even look like you're in a uniform. I don't like the blue band across the titties either. I don't like the half and halves. You look like you're wearing polo shirts. These are fine. These are fine. These are fine. These are fine.
I feel like I need to open up your stream and look at what you're looking at.
Okay, this is my ranking. There you go. This is my Haikyuu uniform rankings. My favorites are Karasuna's and Nekuma's and Fukudori's. Yeah, it's Fukudori. Fukudani?
I don't know.
Fukudori.
I have no
But
idea.
you know, Bakuto's team.
I thought it was Fukurodani.
I can't pronounce it, man. I only listen to it in Japanese. I have no idea what I'm saying.
That's fair. I don't know why so many men's volleyball uniforms look like polo shirts.
Yeah. I want a season post-time skip of all of the teams in the women's volleyball uniforms just because I think it'd be funny. I need equality. And also Daichi's thighs in those shorts.
Oh, please.
That's my next piece of fan art. Is I'm gonna take all of the aged up like the college teams they go to, and I'm gonna draw them all in the women's uniforms just because the world needs that. When the world needed me most, I delivered. All right, anyways, there's my rankings.
I agree.
Thank you. I feel pretty confident. Hi, Tyrio. You're not in call, you're just in chat. I'm glad you've rediscovered plums.
Plums are baller.
They're quite good.
A
I
good
don't think
nectarine.
Oh my god. I haven't had a nectarine in years. And they're so good. And plums are too. I can't even tell you the last time I've had a plum, but they're fucking delicious. Nectarines are really good tea. If you like
awesome.
If you like plums, you gotta fuck up a nectarine. I also used to be really, really into peaches when I was in high school.
I love peaches.
I haven't had a chance to have a peach in peaches and plums. I'm gonna kill myself.
What?
Don't just don't ask.
What is going on?
It's gay. I'm sorry. It's just a show reference, and now I want to cry. 50 years. Who gets proof of concept like that? I'm gonna throw up. Anyways, sorry. I'm just having a stroke.
What fucking show?
The Magicians.
Oh.
Good show. Highly recommend if you ever want to hate yourself.
There's far too many seasons.
It's so long. It's such a long show. As somebody who has seen every single episode of every single season of Criminal Minds, Magicians is so long.
Every single episode of Criminal Minds is crazy.
I've seen every single episode of every single season of Criminal Minds several times. I've seen the entire thing beginning to end 3 times.
That's insane.
Yeah, it used to be my comfort show. So I would like get home from college and put Criminal Minds on and use that to get through wanting to die. Cherries? Oh, cherries are so good, bro. And pomegranates. I had to go into the store today to get saline solution because I gauged up my ears and now they're really, really mad at me, so I have to be good at taking care of them again. And I held a cup of, they didn't have pomegranates, but they had a cup of pomegranate seeds that were taken out, and I held it in my hands and looked at it for like 3 minutes before I was like, I'm not paying $7 for a pre-cut pomegranate when I could get a real pomegranate for like $2 and do it myself. And it just isn't the same when you buy them pre-plucked. Like,
the struggling and yearning is part of the enjoyment.
yes, you have to yearn to enjoy a pomegranate. It's not right otherwise. Like, I don't know, man. I have to like spend 45 minutes fighting for my food to enjoy that one. I don't know, but I really wanted one,
The
but
way
I didn't.
that pants work just make these poor boys look hung at all times.
Pants do work like that, yeah.
Like, I promise I'm not trying to give him a bulge. That's just how shorts work.
That's just how shorts work, and unfortunately these are human boys. That was something I had a lot of trouble with learning how to like draw and be comfortable drawing, is just the fact that like people on the internet especially will like call any drawing perverted if you, God forbid, a bulge exists. And it's like, unfortunately, depending on the clothing that you put a dude in, that's just how their pants are gonna sit, man. Like,
especially like athletic shorts.
Yeah. Like it's the same thing as like there are certain shirts where like that is how I have to emphasize the woman's tits because that's how the shirt is sitting. Like, I'm not trying to be like, look at her bazongas or look at his fucking schlong. It's just this is how clothing sits on that part of the body when it's this type of shirt or this type of pant. We were like, you did not need to emphasize that. And I was like, what would you have me do? What's the solution? Did you see the TikTok drama about the guy who was doing is it horse art or lion art?
Oh, and there was a penis.
Yeah, and they drew the reference to a penis. It wasn't detailed. It was the reference to a penis. And people are like, you didn't need to sexualize it. And it's like, this is an animal. This animal has a penis. It would look way weirder if I smoothed that fucker down. My teeth are woke. Were they asleep previously, Rotten? Wonky. Your teeth are wonky, not woke.
I think woke is just as good.
Yeah, I got those woke left teeth. You know what I mean? Radical leftist ass teeth.
Oh, this is gonna look so cool.
I like the little buzz of excitement happening over there.
With the text. Ah!
It's a good day when my teeth are awake. I never know which side the big toe's on. Found it. Okay, we're good.
Inside.
Listen, in theory, I know that, and yet I do it wrong 9 times out of 10, and Emily has to be like, hey, Xander, wrong foot. And I'm like, fuck!
That's so real, though.
I fully completed, a, request, I don't remember what the commission for Ollie one time. Before sending it to her and her being like, it's so good, and then being like, hey, is the foot backwards? And I'm like, oh god. And having to completely read, and luckily I don't merge my layers, so I was able to go in and change the line art and then change the skin and then change the shading and change the render. I had to go through all the so annoying. And the first foot, even though it was backwards, it looked so good. It was such a well-drawn foot.
Why can't these goddamn volleyball players have repeat letters in their fucking name so I don't have to trace over every single goddamn one?
Rip. Alright. Oh, Nishinoya, you're missing a hand, brother. Volleyball injuries go crazy when your hand just goes missing.
Unfortunate.
That's the next volleyball anime I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna find one that's this is life or death stakes. No, it's life or death. If you lose this volleyball match, we cut off a finger.
That's what Blue Lock felt like. I watched
Did it?
3 episodes of it and I was like, god damn.
I've never seen it.
It was interesting.
I saw everybody freaking out because the season either 2 or 3 came out and the animation quality was unwatchable. It was according to people, and I watched a couple clips of it, it was animated PNGs. It was so budget cut.
Oh. It was definitely something. The plot seemed like something, for sure.
There was something there.
It was a show.
Yeah?
It was like soccer, but the Hunger Games.
That's intense.
And it was like, if you flunk out of Blue Lock, you will forever be barred from trying out for the men's national team. And it's that's not how that works. I don't
Interesting.
believe.
You could, if you want something a little less Hunger Games, but still soccer, you could try Days.
I don't really care about the soccer.
Days wasn't bad. I just wasn't interested in it. And I don't know if you've ever tried Kuroko no Basket, but that one's something.
That's a couple too many magical powers for me.
Yep, same reason I didn't like it.
And I also just don't like basketball.
That's so valid. Okay.
Why are S's so painful?
Okay. This line art actually kind of eats, bro.
I'm so glad that you're devouring.
Something's happening, man.
You're devouring.
I'd like to be devouring. I'm hungry again. I like fully had dinner and yet I'm hungry again.
More food.
No, no more food.
But you're hungry.
No, I've had my meals for the day. Ugh. Oh god, it's 11:30. I'm running out of time over here.
I need to finish this and then I'm probably gonna go to bed.
Yeah. I was gonna try to finish all my line art, but I don't know if I can get the whole background done in this amount of time, but I'll try. I'll keep going until you're done with your little world over there.
Give me like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Depending on how long. Oh, there's another S. God damn it. Maybe 20.
Oh my god. That S added 10 minutes on.
Listen, the S's are difficult.
Lord.
I'm not very good at writing.
Reese did not do bubble letters in school.
Oh
Reese did
no.
not do bubble letters in school.
You didn't do bubble letters in school?
No.
That's crazy. You never like learned to like bubble letter?
Like I taught myself, it wasn't like a lesson.
I mean, I wasn't like a lesson, but like it was just like something that like you
I
like.
was physically capable of doing bubble letters.
But like I did them like in my notes and stuff.
Not really.
These look like shit, but like, oh god, my C. Emily, how are my bubble letters? Do I pass?
Do you want like the honest answer or?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay, they look really good.
Listen, man, I'm gonna go. You know what? I don't even want to. I'm. Oh.
Oh, that E.
I don't know what happened to it. I don't know what happened down there.
The C's almost worse.
I'm just picking letters. I'd like to see you draw a perfect bubble letter C without like tracing it or like
Will do.
like try harder. Cause I'm just like quick sketching them out.
I got you.
That one's okay. I struggle with lowercase bubble e's. Nah, those are easy. You go out and like this. And then bump bump. I don't know why the tail did that, but like yeah. So I go like you could also do like this. See, but mine decided it's time to fight back. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with these.
My default is block letters.
Yeah, I find block a lot easier than bubble.
I mean, I kind of include those as the same thing. I think I technically did block letters, but I'm done with my ABCD.
Where do I go find them?
Oh, I didn't post it. I can send it to you.
Well, I gotta be able to see. I gotta witness it.
Right. Do you want like the video or just the picture?
Just the picture will do, unless I decide that I need proof. Then
Okay.
I'll take you to court.
You must bear witness.
Okay, chat. This is what we were. Oh, that's not. This is
Granted
what
that
we're working with.
I did it in like 20 seconds, so if I like sketched it, it'd be better. But I was told not to try hard, so I didn't do that.
Well, yeah, Eterio, I'm with you.
Do you want the speed paint?
No, I get it.
Okay.
I'm with Eterio. You're a witch. Emily cheats with
Sure, dog.
magic. It's the only logical explanation, of course.
Dog, it's kind of my job.
That's true. I never claimed to be a professional artist. I sure ain't. Me and Emily were having this conversation before stream as to I'm gonna say this in a bad way, but this isn't what we exactly were trying to say, but like what qualifies somebody as an artist and when they can call themselves an artist versus like what qualifies somebody as like to call themselves a streamer. I don't remember exactly why I started the conversation was started because of me. I don't remember why I started it, but I have a tendency to start conversations like that I just am like I have an opinion on
Because
this
your
thing.
coworker wanted to know how to start streaming.
Is that where it started? No, it's because I got that Instagram DM.
Right.
But yeah, that also, yeah, my coworker wants to start streaming, and also I got an Instagram DM that was like, I'm thinking of becoming a streamer. I just had any tips and like how you set your stuff up and everything. I was talking about like, you know, I can give you like the technical advice and be like, download this program and get this item and like do these things or whatever. But like giving people the advice of like how to actually like, you can start streaming, but I can't give you the advice to like be a streamer because like that has to just come from your either like your skill or your ability or your personality or your humor or your communication or whatever, like whatever makes you a good streamer. Like that's like a that's a you thing you got to figure out. And also to like my biggest piece of advice to people nowadays is like figure out why you're doing it, because if you're doing it because you're like I think this might be fun, then like keep yourself in check and make sure that you're like still having fun with it. And if you're doing it because you're like I want to make money off of this, then just don't, because there's no fucking point, because it's like so obscenely oversaturated that there's like next to no reason to even try if you want to like make this a full-time job, unless you're ready to like quit your job and put everything into this for several years. But I don't know. It was just that was a conversation. Then it was talking of like, when do you go from somebody who streams to like saying like I'm a streamer? Because I was kind of on the thing of like, if you have gone live on Twitch, I wouldn't automatically say that makes you a streamer. But like I feel like a good like base level of requirement was like, if you've got affiliate, you can kind of feel like, oh yeah, like, you know, I'm kind of a streamer, or like I've started trying to be a streamer or whatever. Like it's like, to say that you are something requires like a certain base level of effort that you have to be putting into it, personally. And I think that's like a fair assessment of like what's different between like, you know, I stream and I'm a streamer. And like I don't even know if I would say I'm a streamer anymore, because I don't think I put like the amount of effort into it that I probably could and or should. But I don't know. This is nobody cares. I'm just chatting about my thoughts on labels. I'm not trying to gatekeep streaming either, because at the end of the day, I really don't give a shit. And I would never be like, I would never look at somebody who's like, oh yeah, I'm a streamer, and I'm like, really? Do you try hard enough? Like, I'm not gonna gatekeep what somebody wants to call themselves. It was just like an interesting little like thought experiment of like what level of effort is required. Because like Emily brought up like a good point of like, you know, anybody who makes art is an artist. Like, you don't have to be good at art to be an artist. And like I agree with that, but also I think the base level of effort is still required. Like, if somebody just doodles in the margin of their notebooks when they're at school, like taking notes, I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, they're an artist. I'd be like, yeah, they draw. Like they make art sometimes, or they're interested in art. I wouldn't look at somebody who just doodles in the margins of their sketchbook and call them an artist. But if they're like doodling in the margins of their sketchbook or textbook like constantly, and like it's like they're always trying to draw something, or they're coming up with new ideas, or like there's a certain level of dedication they cross where it starts being like, oh yeah, they're an artist. Because it's not about the fact that you're doodling in a notebook, it's the fact that you're like, it's just something you do because you're bored, or it's something you do because you love it, or you want to do it, or whatever. I don't know.
I don't even know if I would consider myself an artist.
I personally would, because you make like finished, like, it's not even that they're finished, because that's not even the words I'm really looking for. It's like you make original pieces of art that you put like time and effort into, and that you care about, and that like there's like development and change, and like, I don't know, I feel like there's enough of what I would consider effort to call you an artist. Like, you care about making art, and like you care about the way that it looks, and like it like is something that matters to you, rather than just like something that you do between classes because you're bored or something. I don't know.
I'd say most people that continue to do art after high school or after like grade school, if they continue to do art, they're probably have a passion for it.
Yeah, because like it's the
Because
difference
a lot of
between
people
like,
drop it.
yeah, that's the difference between like I've got nothing else to do in class, and like I'm choosing to use my time this way, you know? That's why like in high school I was a reader, but in reality it was like, yeah, I did a lot of reading when I was in high school. I was definitely a reader when I was in high school, but it's because I had nothing else to do with my time. I'd rather be reading than sitting in class. And I stopped being a reader when I graduated high school, because I never chose to use my time to read. And nowadays I do more often than I used to, but like, I don't know, I think it's interesting.
I finished.
You finished?
You came?
Bro, Reese came. I'm so glad.
By yourself?
All by myself.
Yo, without us? Oh my god. Drawing this is driving me crazy.
Where's it at?
Fridge art.
Oh, I'm on my way. Fridge. Fridge.
Go.
Go Shiki. Get switch. Go Shiki.
There he at.
There he at.
See what I mean by like, I can't make those pants not look like he's fucking hanging. Like, yeah, I can't.
It's athletic shorts. There's nothing you can do about it. You're trapped in this hell. This is dope. That's so
I really
fun.
like this like style with Haikyuu specifically.
Yeah, this like sporty, like it's like really bold.
I might fiddle with the background colors a little bit and then send you two different iterations of the Goshiki and Kageyama ones to see which one looks better.
Okay. These are super fun.
Today's just been a big art day for Reese.
I'm glad. I want to at least, now I'm like trying to like finish up like the very basics of the outline here for me.
Okay.
Off with Reese.
I don't want to clog up bridge art, but I want both of you to be able to see them, so I'll just send them in the streaming chat.
Oh yeah, okay. You fiddling with the colors?
Yeah, I did one that was black, and then I did the other one that was like the similar bright color, and I don't know which ones look better.
I much prefer the color over the black. I think the black makes it look like it's a PNG, like a render or a vector image.
Okay.
I don't dislike the black. I just prefer the color.
I really like the color with Kageyama. I would kind of
Yoshiki's done.
I would kind of crave the because his name used to be white and orange, and now the background's orange, so I'd kind of crave like a black in response. Maybe not a black, but like something.
I would do maybe the gray, or not a true black. Do that black you did in the hair,
Yeah, like to like
or his
replace.
knee pads or something.
Yeah. Just because like I'm kind of missing having the two-toned lettering.
Okay. I've adjusted this one as well. I think that's more like what you guys are saying.
Yeah, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I much prefer that. God, that's so dope.
I also do like the gray too.
Changing the lettering. I like it like I liked when it was that it's like super vibrant and like sharp almost.
Yeah.
And I feel like the gray kind of detracts from that.
Yeah, I like them
But
with these
changing the
color
background
backgrounds.
color also highlights where I have completely forgotten to color things.
Yeah, it does that. That's why a lot of times when I'm working on coloring in my flats, I'll turn my entire background color like neon blue. And it's awful, but it helps not miss anything.
Like there was just a stripe of orange straight down the middle of Kageyama's shirt. Like that's not supposed to be there.
Fun. This is a window. God, drawing straight lines. God, the only thing worse than a fucking straight line is a goddamn tangent line. Um, and then is that kind of straight? That's like close enough. See, no, that's not right actually. It's like here and then down. And like that. And then
Alright, I think I have the final iterations then.
that you one
It's the
sec.
most recent Goshiki one, and then
Yeah.
that Kageyama one.
As Asteria Live, thank you for the follow. I don't know why your follow notification scared the fuck out of me. It's been 87 years since we've had a new follower.
All right, bud, wrap it up.
But me, bud?
Yes.
Oh no, it's time to pack it up. Have you chatted? You didn't
Yeah,
have chat.
I like
That's right.
that. That looks good.
Wait, I'm coming.
No, she's gonna delete it
Yeah.
because you're not fast enough.
Yeah, that's dope. That's really cool.
I might have to just do a shit ton of different Haikyuu characters like this because it looks so nice.
It does look like obscenely nice.
I don't like Goshiki's as much as Kageyama's, but I don't think it's bad.
I like it, yeah. You
You're
also
having
went from
fun,
like
might as well.
you also went from like one of the most popular characters in the entire show to an almost irrelevant character.
Yeah. Listen, Goshiki lives in my heart. I love him.
Listen,
He's
we
one
all
of my
love him.
favorite Shiratorizawa characters behind like 4 other ones, even though
But-
there's only 6.
He's like one of my favorites besides like the 4 I like more than him. I really only like him more than the last one, but like I like him.
There's one
You're like
person
one
I
of my
like
favorite
him.
people. You're like 4 out of like 5.
You're my 3rd favorite out of 4.
Genuinely.
Like,
But
yeah, I
I-
really like Goshiki, but I like Tendo and Ushijima a lot more than him.
Yeah, right? And I didn't say he's not likable, just that he's not super relevant.
He really isn't.
Okay. Hello. Where are these people coming from? Tessu. Yeah. I'm gonna call you Tess. Thanks for the follow. Welcome home, my friends. Haikyuu, my beloved? Yes!
Welcome!
Welcome. Here, wait, I'll show you the art Reese just made. This is Goshiki. This is Tobia. Look at that art. Art. We're arting. And I'm currently working on, hang on, I can, there you go. I'm working on Nishinoya and Asahi being themselves. Fuck, I'm so feral for Haikyuu. Bro, you're in the right place.
Yeah.
You are in the
I
right
literally
place.
just finished it because Xander made me watch it.
I watched Haikyuu back in I think the first time I ever watched it was 2014 or 2015. And I've been in the fandom since 2016. So it's been almost a decade. I have cosplayed them. I've made a shit ton of art of them. It's all that. Atsumu, you're an Atsumu player?
Atsumu cosplayer.
That's nuts.
That's sick as fuck.
I cosplayed Kenma back when I was like, God, what year was that? Did I say 2017? I don't know. Years ago, I cosplayed Kenma.
Heather was 2016.
It might have been 2016.
I don't cosplay at all. I'm just here for the vibes.
Hey,
I don't watch
listen.
Haikyuu.
Valid. She's
Like,
really
this
just
the
here for the
three
vibes.
demons. Watches Haikyuu cosplays. Watches Haikyuu does not cosplay. Does not cosplay. Does not watch Haikyuu.
Yeah.
Xander's like, yeah, why don't you come join the VC with Reese and I? And then it's just Haikyuu, and I've just been drawing quietly.
Well, because we also have talked about not Haikyuu.
I'm not mad about it. It's just funny.
Listen, I just like having my friends around.
God forbid a man has hobbies.
Okay. I'm gonna give these guys. I'm gonna try to put some flats down. Oh, I
It
mean,
is also 11:47 p.m.
never mind. It's line art only today, boys.
Yeah, I gotta go to bed. I have a final in 8 hours.
If you take away the background, the line art looks pretty good. The background's there, but obviously it goes behind them.
That line art looked clean as fuck.
Yeah, I
I'm
actually
gonna
like.
grab Asahi's little cheeks and I'm gonna kiss him really hard
Yeah, I'm actually.
on the forehead.
I'm really happy with this line art. And the background line art looks fine too. It's just like obviously it goes behind them so I can color drop shit.
Gonna give him a big wet smooch on the forehead and then make them kiss like they're Barbie dolls and I'm squishing their faces together.
That exactly. And I'm planning to do like I'm gonna have them have like there's gonna be like a book over here, like this, and there's gonna be like little like pencils and shit, and they're gonna be like used to be studying. He'll have like a book here, like this or something. Like it was like clearly like there was an intention, but they've given up. That's it. That's the plan. So, but I mainly cosplay Atsuma, but I used to cosplay Shibaru and Noikawa. That's so fun. Here, just for the sake of you, before we leave, I'll pull mine up one more time.
Are you pulling up the Keva cosplay?
I'll pull it up one more time for the newbie. Where's my cosplay? There. Which image? The DS one.
I think the DS one is better. I like that one.
Oh, hey,
I like
it's
the
Discord
DS one
again.
and then the from above setting picture. Those are both really good.
That's such a crazy photo. Yeah, there you go. This is my Kenma cosplay in the year of our Lord 2016, I think. This was a very, very long time ago. It's this photo is so it's so saturated. There's a lot of color
It
going on
is,
here.
but it doesn't look edited at all. I think it's just
not.
because the wig is yellow.
Well, it was also on a DSLR camera. Like it was on
Was
like
it?
yeah, Lexi's mom had like crazy cameras, so like we got to use them. Here, yeah, I'll show you the from above too, because that's a thing. Anyways, but as the chatters are requesting the raids, they are aware that it is 11:50 and my bedtime is at midnight because I've got to get up for work in the morning. But we'll be doing more Haikyuu fan art on Friday. Right? It's my next day. Unless I get wrapped up in working on it and work on it while I'm at work, which is possible.
I'm always down for more Haikyuu fan art.
Well, catch me on Friday.
And guess what? After like 4 p.m. tomorrow, free as a bird.
I'm so hyped for you.
Oh, I'm so tired. Get me out of math hell.
You're going to do great. You've got one last little push. All right, Chatterinos.
Hell.
I'm rating you over to Havoc the Fox VT. I do not know this person. It's been recommended by Tommy. They've got one viewer at the moment, so
if something goes wrong, it's Tommy's fault.
it is entirely Tommy's fault. Blame Tommy. And if the person's weird, I don't know you and you don't know me and we've never met each other and scattered to the winds. Otherwise, that's all for you. I'll raid you guys in. we don't have a whole lot of people tonight because it's a late night, but anybody's more than theirs. Friend of a friend, they're silly, I bet. Yeah, we're gonna give them 10 times the viewer they have right now, so that's something. All right. Reese, do you want to say the goodbye?
Do
you know it?
Your friends are great. I'll fuck your dad. Have a good night.
Good enough for me. Bye.